interesting question which is coming from complex numbers, and it is saying write 3 plus 3 imaginary part in polar form for marks. So how do you like this one in polar form? So the first thing, you need to make sure that you express it in this form. So the polar form looks something like this. So you're going to have r, which is the magnitude, open bracket cos theta, then plus the imaginary, then sine theta. This is how you're supposed to express it. That is the polar form. So now this is what we have. So what are we going to do for us to come up with this one? So the first thing, we need to find the magnitude, which is also known as the augmented value or the modulus, as well as we need to find the theta. So how do we go about it? So the first thing, we need to identify what we have here. So for r, you need to use this formula, square root of x squared plus y squared. So from this one here, you just need to identify what is your x and what is your y. So complex numbers are in the form of z being equal to x plus yi or iy. Okay, so meaning to say that since this one is in this form here, we can say the value of x that we have is 3 and the value of y that we have here is 3. So you can just replace there and see what we are going to have. So you and I, we know to say that this is 9 and this is 9. So when I add, I'm going to have 18, but this 18 here can be also be written as square root of 2 multiplied by square root of 9. We know to say that square root of 2 multiplied by square root of 9, we're going to get this one. So from there, we can easily find the square root of 9, which is 3. So this is our modulus, or the absolute value. So the absolute value here is 3 root of 2. So we have found this one here. Now let's find theta. How do you find theta? So you use the tan. So tan theta is equal to y divided by x. So you make tan the inverse. So theta is going to be equal to tan inverse, then open bracket y divided by x. So we need to say y is 3 and x is 3. So we can just say theta is going to be equal to tan inverse 3 divided by 3. So 3 divided by 3, we are going to get 1. Okay, so tan inverse 1, what are we going to get? We're going to get 45. So now, when you're giving the answer here, you need to make sure that you convert it into radians. So you multiply by pi divided by 180. As a result here, you're going to find that we're going to have pi divided by 4. So this is the theta that we have. So we can just insert the values that were found in this polar form. So z is going to be equal to the magnitude there we have found is 3 root of 2, then open bracket cos theta, which is pi divided by 4, then plus the imaginary part sine, then pi divided by 4. Then from there, you are done. So this is how you're supposed to write this one here. Thanks for watching.